But if you look at the money, 33 million naira compared to the situation of things, it doesn't really make any sense in the actual sense of it. Secondly, you didn't brief me if the 33 million is for upkeeping of who? Is it a scholarship or for a particular people or a particular student in France? Two, in my own perception, I think Kanduje, governor of Kaduna State, Kano State rather, should look at let's try to trash out the situation of ASU here before we think of upkeeping students in the France. Like I told you, the upkeeping students in the France, are they under scholarship or what? So if it is scholarship, to me it's not wrong. If it is scholarship, because to me it's not wrong. So it depends on other people's perception.
Well, everybody has his own opinion, and he has his own reasons of doing that. And pretending as we strike is another ball game. Entirely is a government from the federal level. Him as a governor, he knows what he wants. It's under the scholarship scheme. So it may be good for him, but to us, it's a collaborative effort from the governors. We need governors that will join hands together and talk to the federal government. Just as I said, he has his own reasons. He's on a scholarship scheme. But all governors, the ministers, have to join their hands together to see that this thing ravaging our students and our children to go back to school.
I don't think it is right. Considering the fact that ASU has been on strike for over 100 and something days, and then you are approving 33 million for Kano State student in France. What about the ones here? What about the students here? So it's just the confusion in our educational system. It's so bad. There is no coordination. Everybody is just behaving anyhow. Our politicians are not helping matters. It's not right. They should consider the ASU that has been on strike for months now. They should consider them.
The governor of Kano State approved about 33 million naira for the upkeep of students in France. And Nigerians are on strike right now. I don't understand. Why can't they use that money to support the ASU in Nigeria here? Look at the past primaries election that just happened now. State governors and some other party members spent hundreds of millions just to purchase a form. And our students are on strike right now. Why can't they invest this money in the education sector here in Nigeria so that our students on ASU on strike can go back to school? Why are they carrying that kind of money to sponsor students abroad? All those money, they are going to be using it to sponsor and they kind of improve the economy of those people abroad. While we suffer here, look at our students. For how many months now we have been on strike? And the government is doing nothing about it. All they care about is politics, politics, politics. Everything is not working in this country, seriously.
It's part of the wrong system we are talking about. For the past 6 months, ASU has been on strike, and nobody is talking, none of the government person is talking about it, because they have their sons and daughters over there. And they are approving that 3 million is part of corruption and the rottenness in the society. Like my daughter is being affected with this ASU strike. Is supposed to be in 300 level, accounting student in Unijust, but since February she has been at home. So many other the children of the masses at home, and government is not trying to resolve the issue with ASU because they have their children outside the country.
What Ganduje has done is very, very laudable and commendable, because ASU strike is a national embarrassment. And we belong to a community of nations. And in these contemporary times, education all over the world, good leaders know that education is key to national development. So if you keep students out of classroom and their lecturers who are laboring to impart values in them, educational values in them, for close to 6 months, over 6 months or thereabout, I think it's a national embarrassment. So what Ganduje has done, the governor of Kano State, is very commendable and laudable, like I said. And I urge all governors to emulate him, because he has done a very, very good thing. Beautiful. He approved for Kano students in France. They are coming to add value, not only in Kano State government, they are Nigerians. They are flying the flag of Nigeria and they are Nigerian ambassadors, not only Kano State. They're just bearing Kano. By providence, God created them to be in Kano. But they are Nigerians to a very large extent. What Ganduje has done is commendable. So if every governor would do that, I remember Kwankwaso did the same thing. He has about 200 Kano indigenes who went to flying schools. They are pilots, and he told them to go all over the world. Not only he cannot provide all the aircrafts for them to come and fly, they should be good ambassadors of Kano State and Nigeria to be pilots all over the world. And we have pilots as Kano indigenes to a large extent as Nigerian